Right, so I'm going to show you how I fit these coat hooks, and you don't need a lot of expensive tools or anything like that. First of all, we get our level, we hold that up next to it, and what I like to do is to mark a line just shorter than that. The second thing we're going to do is get some masking tape, and we are going to line that up with the bottom of them holes all the way along. Rip that off, mark where we're going to drill our holes. We then take this into our porch, turn the light on, we put the level on the wall roughly at the height that we want it. I don't want it too high because the missus is only short, and then I'm just going to draw a line from there to there. We grab this, take our masking tape off, and then what I want to do is hold it up to the line, push it on the wall so we know that that line's level, which is fine. Let's get some of our other stuff. We need 2 plugs, our 2 screws, put them in my pocket, put them in my pocket. We need 2 covers for the screws. Grab our drill, grab our impact. Go on the dot. Drill there. Take our tape off, put that on the floor, get our plug. Grab your hangers, let that droop down, grab our second one, line it up with the hole, absolutely solid. Put on our screw covers. That is it. Job done. 2 minutes. It is Monday the 12th. 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, 12th of January 2026. And I am doing a couple of small jobs today. So the first one that I'm going to do is to fit this fused switch onto the wall here. That's where the boiler is going to be going. So I'm going to mount this. If the plumber, when he gets here, needs me to move it, I can always move it. But what I want to do is I want to get the box screwed to the wall. I want to get the conduit run down and clamped in place, and hopefully run the cable to it as well. So let's make a start on doing that. So I've mounted that to the wall, put 4 solid fixings in the back of that. As you can see there, it's hard to see, that is perfectly level. So that's held in place. That's exactly how we want it. Now what I want to do is I want to run the piece of conduit down there. As you can see, I've lined this up in the middle of the little adapter bracket thing, and now we want to run the length of conduit down to the floor, and then we want to cut a hole in the floor 22mm so that we've got enough room for the conduit, and then we pull the cable through. But yeah, it's as simple as that. So as you can see, we have drilled our 22mm hole. I've also put a couple of saddle brackets to hold this conduit in place that has been cut down so that it goes in the adapter at the top and it just pokes through under the floor. Now, from watching YouTube, I have seen people use this, which is called a cable tongue. So what I'm going to try and do is feed that through the hole, go across these 3 floorboards to see if it will come out at the end, and then that should mean that we can pull our boiler cable through without having to take up any of these floorboards. Let's see how that goes. Just like that, it's come through. So now what I need to do is I need to tape the end of the boiler feed to this and then pull it through. So as you can see, I've taped it to the cable tongue. Now what we need to do is make sure the camera isn't getting pulled by it, and then we have to very gently feed it through. As you can see, I'm trying not to pull it too much. And just like that. We come over here, the cable's pulled out. So now what we'll do is we'll just disconnect it from the cable puller, push it through the conduit, up and into the box, and then we will connect it up. Right, so that is the fuse switch done. The cable is run behind, I've connected it up there. As you know, it's disconnected from the new fuse box downstairs, but it means that when my father-in-law comes this weekend, he is able to connect it up to the new fuse box and keep the fuse, the breaker off, but at least when the plumber comes in a couple of weeks, that he's able to just go straight through this hole in to do his wiring stuff for the boiler. But yeah, that's a couple of little bits ticked off the list for today. I'm happy with the progress. I will show you the shutters tomorrow, and they didn't go to plan, so I'll show you how I'm going to hopefully work around and make them fit our windows. But yeah, thanks for watching, and like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you soon.